anybody.
It's just entertainment purpose.
It's
It's entertainment purpose.
It's not
in
in the case of anybody.
This is just entertainment purpose.
It's not in.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. So, in my opinion, it has been an eventful 2 days for Mel. We've been getting a lot of cute little tea from her. We've been getting what we kind of want to see more from Mel, but we know we're not going to really get from the show because of the people that she around. But like I said, I was going to talk about the live that she was going to do with Shanita. I really like Shanita. Shanita got so much energy. Her vibe is just so, I don't know, like bestie in my opinion. Y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know what y'all have to say or your thoughts on the live, because I really enjoy Shanita. But in this particular video, my video, I want to talk about Shanita and Mel talking about Mel's divine feminine energy. Let's just be honest. Walkie Talkie dropped the ball and everybody is coming from Mel from every which way. I don't care how Mel chooses to date. I am just excited for her. I want to see her just gaining these friendships and these, even if she isn't dating these people, just getting these type of friendships are very beneficial as a whole. Like, to know that there are people in the world that are financially sound, they have connections, and they are drawn to you and they're pulled into you. That is such a blessing. And I'm so happy that Mel left that situation that was just dragging her down, because she was just taking care of Walkie Talkie, all his concubines, his family. And it was just a lot going on. And y'all can tell just based on what's been going on now. So when you hear her talk about these men with all this money that are splurging on her, but I'm not really interested. He's not really my type. I just love this. Like, what if Mel had a show about, like, Mel? I don't know, but it's just a vibe, y'all. Y'all got to get in the comments and let me know. Like, I'm very excited because we all know Mel is always on flights. I'm assuming, well, obviously she don't have the kids. So she hopped on a flight on vacation, and then she met another guy who was a billionaire. His name is like Ali. We'll talk about that in another video. But the fact that all of these people with all of these connections and money are drawn into her, wow, go Mel. But with that being said, I got this part of her live from the Money Making Melody fan page. Y'all know this is one of my favorite fan pages. I love them all, but Money Making Mel fan page just be on it, okay? And like I said, I think she changed her name, and I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, but I think the name changed because y'all thought it was Mel page. She didn't tell me that. That's just my assumption, because I remember it just being Money Making Melody. But I digress. That's besides the point. I really feel like some of y'all be dumb, because some people really, that's besides the point. Mel looks absolutely fabulous. Let's check out this clip. Y'all hear this story, if you haven't heard it already, on how this African man had flew into Alabama to buy some helicopters with an S, and her friend Shanita had connected Mel and the man together, and he wanted to send her $12,000 worth of roses. And Mel and him were kind of like hanging out, connecting, but Mel basically told him that she just really wasn't interested. And I just really rocked with Shanita, because she was like, Mel a better woman than me, because I would have played with him a little bit more because that money. And she was just like, I appreciate Mel for not playing with him and for just not using people, because she has a good spirit. Like, she doesn't care about the money. She looked past the money, and she just felt like his lifestyle wouldn't fit her lifestyle, and that she told Shanita, like, he's just not my person. And that speaks volumes of the level, the type of woman that she is, and the peace that she has just from gaining her independence. I just love to see this. I love to hear the stories. Also, it goes to show, like, Mel is very well connected. Shanita is my type of girl, for keeping it honest. Like, Shanita was like, I would have had that money, and I'm kind of like Shanita, you know what I'm saying? We would have kind of, you know, but Mel was like, oh, we can be friends. And so I don't know. Y'all just check out this live. I thought it was real interesting. Kudos to Mel. She's doing it big, living her life. And I just love that for her. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload.
I just share something with them that I don't think we've ever shared before. We're not going to say a name, of course. Shanita, tell them about your hookup. How you hit me up and how that went. Are you in Huntsville?
I called because someone called me from the continent of Africa, and they were coming, and this is how you know you don't be knowing stuff. They called me, and a lot of times, as me being an ambassador working on the continent of Africa, it works on both ends. Like when I'm going to Africa or people are traveling there, I make sure they're good, they're safe, the business is going to work out the right way. But most people don't know when people come from Africa to the US. And so it's called global inclusion. It means including business in both places, right? And so the person called me and was like, hey, I'm coming to America. I need you to make sure I need to stay at this hotel, get me a car. I'm like, I don't work for you. I say that to them all the time, but a lot of them are friends. And they said, but I'm getting ready to go to Huntsville. I said, Alabama. They said, yes. I said, for what? They said to buy some helicopters. Y'all ain't listening to me. I said, buy some helicopters. They like, yeah, you didn't know a lot of helicopters are built and produced in Alabama. Who would have ever knew, y'all? I didn't know they was building helicopters and producing aircrafts in Alabama. So I was like, okay, you want wait? And then they said not helicopters with an S. So that's a lot of money. So I'm like, okay. And they were like, yeah, so you got to get it taken care of. And I was like, who live in Huntsville? Melody. So I'm like, ah! I'm like, you single? What's going? I said, what's your relationship status looking like these days? And so I asked them a few questions, and I was like, okay. I was like, I have somebody that lives in Alabama. And I think y'all should exchange. Look, people talk about NASA, Mercedes, helicopter. Y'all sleeping on Alabama. And so I was like, I have somebody that I think you should meet, or whatever the case may be. Now, let me tell y'all about hookups. When you get a certain age or you get in a certain social class, I just believe that hooking somebody up through a person that you know that respects you and you respect them, I feel like they have to respect the situation. When you date a stranger, you just left outside. Wherever the cards may lay, then that's what it is. But if somebody directly introduces you to somebody, they have to hold some kind of respect to how they gonna treat you, because they know in real life they gotta deal with you and respect you. Fast forward, y'all. I don't gave the numbers. I hooked them up, y'all. Somebody done called me. Can you hear me? Am I here? Okay. So I hooked them up. And so, first thing out the gate, I want a flyer someplace. I want to have security, flashing lights. Just tell me everything I need to do. And I'm like, well, dang. So the first date was.
This is exclusive.
No, but we gotta get to the point of I gotta tell y'all about Melody character, which when we get to the end, y'all really gonna see how cool my friend is. So Melody get flued out, y'all, on the highest level. Folks got security. I done got the little video with the flashing lights in the front, or whatever the case may be. Melody was treated very well, came back. I could be transparent, y'all. Nothing physical happened, right? So this person is like, I really like her. Now me, I'm like, listen, she a big package. I want to make sure. Don't try. This lady got kids with an S. So let's make sure. And I remember like Valentine's Day was coming up, and they was like, so, and it's not like Africa. I don't know why they got access to so many flowers so easily and effortlessly. They like, I want to send 250 dozens of roses to Melody. I said, what? So they was like, I want to send 250 dozens of roses to Melody. I'm like, this ain't Africa. In America, that's gonna be like $12,000. Like, what? And they like make it happen. I was like, and then me, I'm a hater. I'm like, I ain't sending mail 250 dozens. I'm not about to give mail 12. You can give mail $12,000 before we buy $12,000 worth of flowers. I'm not the friend you want to call on that. I wasn't being a hater, but we wasn't about to send $12,000 worth of flowers. Can you transfer Zelle, Cash App, like $12,000? I'm like, okay, just meet me in the middle, okay? We gonna structure some flowers. We're going to spend a significant amount of money. I even found a black florist, y'all. Because I was like, if I'm going to give away this kind of money, I'm going to give it to a black florist. I'm not about to call. I didn't call Venus before. I called a black person that's selling flowers like, hey, we about to get this check. Let me get you some money for your business. So these people about to pay. Fast forward, Mel got the flowers. I just want to fast forward in the story that this person did everything necessary to date Mel, to court Mel, to not try to get her physically. Look, I just got chills. And my friend was just like, this is not the person for me. Like, I know this is not the person that God has for me. And I felt like, damn, that's grown, because there's a lot of people out here that would have only looked at the financial part. They would have only looked at the money part or the gifts. And I'm talking about they was courting on the highest level. Like, I want her. But Mel looked at the person, their lifestyle, how much they traveled, what they got going on. And she was like, this is not my person. And this is what I say about the responsibility when other people hook up other people, because that thing didn't end with two people blowing up or not being friends, or it didn't end up disrespectful. Nobody ended up feeling like somebody was using the other person. And then guess what? Me and her still friends, me and him still friends. I'm talking about every time he get a chance, where Mel at? I be like, leave her alone. He be like, that don't be my wife. I be like, that is not your wife, because she said you are not her wife. Okay, that is not your wife. So I can respect it. And ladies, if somebody is not for you, leave that man for somebody else. Yeah, like don't waste people's time. Don't break people's hearts. I think that's a Mel, you the MVP, because I might have rolled that one out for a little bit. All that money that was spent.
No, and I told you so crazy. But listen, y'all, this is our first time talking about this and like really going into details about the situation. But I remember I told her, I was like, I was like, no, I said, and I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to break his heart, but I know he's not. I would love just being his friend. We can be friends, but no, like. And then it was, well, I don't know if he will be able to be okay with just being friends with me, because he really likes me, And I'm not a user. Remember, I was like, I'm not going to use him. I'm not going to do none of that. Like, no, ma'am. And like you said to this, I could text him or call him right now if I want to, and he'll be like, Melody. He'll be like, Melody, what are you doing?
The man went crazy when she got a G-Wagon. Who bought that G-Wagon? Who bought her this car? I could have bought her this car. I said, but you didn't buy the car. So I don't know where the car came from. But you didn't buy it. They was upset. Like, I could have bought the G-Wagon. I'm thinking to myself, Mel, they could have bought the G-Wagon. But Mel was like, no. Like,
I like the G-Wagon. That's right. That's right. It's a level of independence, and it's a level of my blessings, knowing that it's only coming from God. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I'm not having to use nobody for nothing. I ain't having to mistreat nobody for my blessings. I ain't have to try to get over on nobody for my blessings. Like, this is legit 100, period. You know what I'm saying? Woo! But listen, Shanita, because I got to go up on the carousel in the sky over there, sky up top, okay? But listen, this has been so much fun.
I love you so much. Listen, I got to do.
I'll just share something with them that I don't think we've ever shared before. We're not going to say a name, of course.
Yeah.
It's just entertainment purpose.
It's not.
It's just entertainment purpose.
It's not.
No.
In the case of anybody.
This is just entertainment purpose.
It's not.